Because he's just so much more mature. It was like he grew up in 6 months. My name is Pam Kraft. My son is Rains Kraft. He's 12 years old and in 6th grade. In 3rd grade, he was diagnosed with primitive reflex. So I researched primitive reflex, and when I clicked those links, it continually sent me to Brain Balance. And so I thought, well, we have to, if it keeps doing this, we have to investigate that. If you knew Rains before Brain Balance, he would have always done it, but he would have thrown a big fit. Not one time. Not one time. Which I think he knew he needed to be here. One time you came out, Rains and I were talking, and so Rains had his back to you, and you came out and you were sneaking up on him. Well, he saw you. We've always been able to sneak up on Rains and scare him. Little did we know he couldn't see. We didn't know. We just thought he was jumpy. You know, I mean, you don't think of those things, you know, just like that. Look what we've done to this poor kid. We've put him on a horse. We've made him ride gators and motorcycles, and we've went to the mountains. Well, who knows how far he thought those mountains were down. We've made him go off the diving board because he does not like heights. And now he does. Jumps off the dock at the pond. I mean, we've put this poor kid, I mean, we didn't do anything different than we didn't do with Valerie, our daughter. But she didn't have those problems. So I think that's the uniqueness of this program, is seeing those. Did it not just help him academically, which, oh, thank you. It is such a treat to go home after school, because I would work all day with kids that can't talk to me. And I would have a 5-minute drive home and hit it again to a kid that was having trouble learning. And so it never ended for me. It was 8 o'clock in the morning till 10 o'clock at night. Even though I wasn't always with Rains, it was all day. And the thing was, is I was seeing more success with my students than I was my own son, because they were becoming verbal, and he still couldn't do math on his own on a 2nd grade level. And that was, you know, when I go back and think about before Brain Balance, that's pretty powerful of what happens here in just that amount of time. We have now completed our 2 sessions with Brain Balance, and my husband and I will forever be grateful for what they have done. Throughout our 6 months here, if I had a question, it was answered immediately by any of the staff. Rains has a great connection with the staff, and he would probably consider them his friend. Our home life is like it used to be, and for that, Dale and I are happy, proud of Rains for coming every day and not arguing with us to come. I think that Rains knew it was helping him. I think deep down he knew. Plus he loved coming here because he has a great connection with his coaches, and he will miss them, and so will I.